Hi, I'm Stephanie Miller. I am a wife of 20 years, a mom to 3 teenage boys. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and I'm a producer.
God spared your life for a reason, Charlie. You're supposed to be here.
I don't know. It doesn't feel that way.
And what I found is about the age of 39, 40 years old, I got more and more and more worn out. And I wasn't feeling well. My weight just kind of kept creeping up, a pound or two a year, and then at 5 pounds a year or whatever, to where I was bigger than I'd ever been, miserable, and I just didn't know what to do. Finally, I found a nurse practitioner, and she came back with some information, and believe it or not, I actually have paperwork here, and I don't know if you can see this, but I'll put it on the screen. She says, my vitamin D was crazy low, my vitamin B12, crazy low. She said, girl, you need energy. Take your vitamins. So I did, and she put me on vitamins. She put me on some other stuff for my thyroid. My thyroid was too low. I was having migraines. I was having a restless leg. I wasn't getting any sleep. I was worn slick. So she had me on all this different stuff, which I will now show you. 2 bags worth. We're talking pills, vitamins, let's see. 2 injections. One was for testosterone and one was to help me lose weight. It was like the newest, greatest thing, and I had to inject it in my belly. I had stuff for bladder issues. I had creams, all of it. And I did feel better, and I didn't lose any weight. That didn't really help, but I did feel a little bit better. I had more energy, and it was all fine and dandy, and I was paying about $300 a month, and then every 3 months when I went back to get the pellet inserted in my hip, that added an additional $250, but that was only once every 3 months, right? Until I was in between books, and schedule was kind of getting slower and slower because that usually revolves around the release of a new book, and my husband's real estate business was kind of falling off because the real estate market was falling here in Oklahoma. So I had to stop pretty much taking everything. I took a couple of vitamins still to see if I could keep creating some energy, but it didn't really do very good. I lost hope. I was depressed. Of course, I gained weight, and it just got worse and worse until I saw my aunt, who I hadn't seen in a couple of months. And this is a woman who really, as long as I have known her, she has scoliosis, so she's always had back pain. She has high blood pressure. She's got other situations that she's trying to deal with on a regular basis. Just because she didn't feel well, she was depressed, and she was a little overweight. And I saw her at dinner one night, and she was a completely different person. When she walked in, she was actually walking upright, which I'd never really seen her do, at least not the last 20 years. She was thinner. She had energy. She was happy. And I was like, what are you doing? Because what are you doing that's totally making you a different person? And she said, well, I'm taking these new products. I've been on them for a month and a half. And that month and a half, she said she had lost 20 pounds. She was off her blood pressure medication. Her back pain was gone. She was happier. She was a changed woman. And I was like, I want what you're taking. I don't know what that is, but I want that. Within 5 days, my food cravings were gone. Within 7 days, the first week, I'd lost 6 pounds without even thinking about it, not even trying, not changing my diet, changing absolutely nothing. My skin had cleared up. My restless leg was gone. It's like, okay, this is pretty good. 2 weeks, I'd lost 10 pounds. Improvements just coming and coming and coming. My mood was getting better. I felt better. I felt hope again. I felt alive. I had energy. I could actually deal with my kids and not lose my mind. I was a different person, and I didn't have to do a whole lot to do it. Literally, all I did was drink this little drink every day. Well, here's how this works, which I did not know until I got in the program and started doing some research, which is so exciting. How it works is our bodies, the cravings that we have, even for chocolate, even for pasta, those cravings mean that our body is telling us, I'm deficient in something. I need something. Now, chocolate, for example, it might be magnesium. You need magnesium. I used to eat chocolate every single day of my life. Every night I needed it. My husband had to go to 7-Eleven and get me chocolate bars. I'm not even joking. 5 days within this program, I wasn't having those cravings anymore because I was getting the nutrients that made me crave that very thing. And in doing that, in taking care of the cravings through filling my body with good things that it needed, the cravings gone within 5 days, then my eating totally changed. So I wasn't exercising, honestly. I wasn't walking on a treadmill. I wasn't watching what I ate. I wasn't going to Whole Foods and getting natural, all great, wonderful, wholesome ingredients. I wasn't cooking a whole nother meal for me than I was my family. I was drinking this and changing my life. And I believe so much in the fact that there are women out there who are just like me. They're trying everything and they feel hopeless and they feel powerless and they feel like they're a failure, when the reality of it is, it has nothing to do with any of those things. It's your body telling you you need nutrients. If you can just get the nutrients that you need, the weight will come off. The medical conditions, the thyroid, the diabetes, the arthritis, all those things will take care of themselves if you'll just give the body what it needs. I want you to send me an email. I know I'm asking a lot. To salvagemyhealth@gmail.com. I want you to send me an email and I want you to tell me, what do you want? Do you want to cut your cravings? Do you want to lose 15 pounds? Do you want to get off your thyroid medications? Do you want to make money, $1,000 a month? You can do that too on this if you so choose. Those were my goals. Those were my specific goals. Lose 20 pounds, get off my thyroid medication, and make $1,000 a month. And I'm doing those things. So I want you to write those things out. It doesn't have to be long. Just direct. Tell me what you want. And I want to help you to get you on that path of meeting your goals. And we're going to do this together. And you're going to be successful, and your life's going to change just like mine did. So now I can be out there, I can be writing my books, I can be speaking, I can be doing all the things that God has called me to do, because now I feel empowered, and I feel better, and I feel healthy, and so can you. So join me. Send me an email, salvagemyhealth@gmail.com, and let's get this thing done.